people are, I think because we're at such a vulnerable age, I mean, it's terrifying what we're all doing. And I think it's so easy to be unhappy. You know, we're taken out of our normal environment and put into a different one, so being unhappy is just such an easy way to go, or to be negative and to be terrified. And so when you're unhappy, I think, food can be seen as, a pleasure, or, to fill some kind of gap, whether it be that everyone else is getting a serious boyfriend and you don't have one, or whether, you're not doing as well in school as you wanted to be, or your friends, you don't have as good of a friend group as you used to have. So I think that's a huge thing. It's, it kind of fills a void, when we're in such a crazy point in our life. And I think another thing, too, is, control. I think we're used to, now you are on your own, and this is a way of maybe eating disorders are to control. So we go to one extreme where we don't eat anything. I know, again, with my internship thing, I was I'm just not going to eat because this is my only way of feeling like I'm in some kind of control, and that's a way of feeling in control. And I know, too, that's why a lot of eating disorders come up with kids who've been in abusive households. A lot of kids result to having eating disorders because it's their way of controlling something. And I think, here, it's so easy to feel out of control with your life. And then that leads to, obviously, being unhappy. And I think especially at this school, it's definitely hard, more so than at other schools. And that's probably why it's really good that you're getting people from other schools to answer, because here, you're comparing yourself to, everyone's beautiful. Everyone, is just so put together, or seems like they are. So I think comparing can make someone so unhappy. So I recommend, whenever girls talk to me, I'm like, go abroad, be by yourself, because that's when you learn. Constantly pushing yourself out of your element is how you learn. And that's something that we're so easy to just, stay in our room and watch Netflix instead of going off and joining a different club where we're by ourselves and we don't know anyone. And I think, too, a lot of it does come with just maturity, too. I think it does take time. You go through a phase where you're you don't know, you're scared, you're timid. And I think, coming with maturity, you gain confidence. Putting yourself in situations where, you're uncomfortable, I think is a huge thing. And just coming out and being like, wow, I was okay. But again, to become this, you have to do it. There's no one else, or there's no situation that's going to do it for you. Because let's say, for example, you are not as happy and you make a good group of friends and they make you happy. But what happens when those friends are gone? It's all about, you have to do it for yourself. And I think, you have to be comfortable being alone. Be comfortable having lunch by yourself. Maybe not in the farmer's market, but be comfortable, going and taking it and being by yourself. Be comfortable speaking up in class. Be comfortable saying, you know what, this club sounds good, I'm going to go join it, even if no one else wants to go with you. I think it's just ways to get to being, happy and more, loving yourself. Spending time with yourself and realizing, oh, wait, myself isn't that bad.